If you're anything like me, I used to dread the content planning process. That is until I found a way that was really fun and exciting for me. As business owners, we know that the planning process is super critical and can really put us at ease, and it's really important for any marketing events and just making sure that the content that we put out is strategic. Hey, I'm Samantha Rodriguez, and I'm a lead generation strategist for online business owners. In today's video, I'm going to be talking all about how to plan your content for your social media. There's a million ways to do this, but this is my favorite way to execute it at a high level strategy before you upload it into your project management system like Asana, ClickUp, or Trello. I start out my high level process using these Google Sheets that I created, so if you want them, you can click the link in the description to buy them, but I really love using this method because it's really easy just to get a bunch of ideas out there in a place that's easy to edit. You can also use these for your team for like a planning meeting or anything like that, but I really like it because it's just a lot simpler than trying to do everything in your project management system from the start. So let's get started. The first thing I want you to do is add events into your content calendar. So I want you to go into your content calendar and add the next 3 months worth of events. As long as you have them planned out already, don't feel the need to start planning now if it wasn't on your radar yet, but add the events for the next 3 months for your business into your calendar, because sometimes we have to backtrack promotions and they start in the month before. So even if you're only planning content for 1 month at a time, we need to make sure that if something's happening in March, that we can start promoting it in February. So let's say because I'm having a free masterclass on February 16th, I'm going to come down here to February 16th. I'm going to mark it as a masterclass, and then I'm going to add the title here. And it's all about how to create content that generates leads. And then from there, I'm going to come over to March. Let's say, this isn't actually in my plans, but let's say, for example, I'm doing a JV webinar with a friend, and maybe that's happening on the 6th of the month. So I'm going to come over here and mark it as JV. And then I'm just going to write webinar with a friend. I don't actually know what it's going to be, but the reason we want to do this is because we might need to backtrack the promotion. Promotion might need to start 2 weeks prior. So then that would end up being the start of a promotion on the 23rd of February. The next thing I want you to add to your content calendar is your foundational content. This is the content that supports all of your other content. And this is pretty much for anybody who has a YouTube, a blog, a podcast, even an email list could be your foundational content for your business. Those are some really great places to start in adding your content across your content calendar. If you're somebody who only has like Instagram, or you're only operating your business off of Facebook or something like that, that will be your foundational content. So for me, my foundational content is my YouTube channel. So I'm going to come over to YouTube, mark it as educational, and then I'm going to write video topic number 1, just to save some time and not write out the actual video titles for everything. And my videos usually always go out on Wednesdays. So I'm just going to come down and add that into every section where YouTube is for the appropriate dates. The next thing I want you to add to your content calendar is your visibility plan. So this is pretty much you deciding when and where you want to show up, how many times, what times, all that stuff. So let's say you're on Instagram and you want to post 3 times a week. You don't need to put the details of the type of content that's going out, but just know that you want to post on these 3 specific days of the week, or you want to show up on your stories these specific days of the week. Same thing goes with your Facebook group. Do you want to show up every day in your Facebook group? Do you want to do a live training a specific day of the week? Same thing goes for your emails or even your Pinterest strategy. If your main platform is Instagram, this is where you would add in your Instagram lives or IGTVs or your posts or something like that. So you would just add that throughout on the appropriate days that you have regularly scheduled content going out. The next thing that I want you to add to your content calendar is your pillar content. So this is the content that's going to roll out in between your foundational content and really reinforce what you're teaching there. For me, I already know the days of the week that I want to be posting, so let me clean this up for you real quick. But pretty much I'll be posting to Instagram 3 days a week, Instagram stories 5 days a week, Facebook 3 days a week, or sorry, my Facebook group, the YouTube video, YouTube community, blog post, pins going out every single day of the week, and a newsletter to my email list. So I added in the topics here. So this is where you want to get detailed on what you want to be talking about and when. So this is just an example of what it would look like for 1 week of the content calendar. Like I said, I'm going to link the 2021 content calendar for lead generation in the description down below, aka the spreadsheets that I've been using throughout this entire video. So make sure to get your hands on them while they are still on sale. Now that you're ready to start planning your social media content, I want to invite you to attend my free masterclass happening February 16th. It's going to be all about how to create content that generates leads. So make sure you click the link on the screen or the link in the description box down below, and I will see you there.